Welcome to She's Grace Authentic. Welcome or welcome back. If this is your first time here, I am so ecstatic to have you here with me today. I'm so grateful and thankful that you took your time out, not just to come see about me, but really ultimately to come love on you. Because here on this channel, that's what we do. We love on ourselves, we grow, we evolve, right? And we love on each other and we become our highest versions of ourselves together. That is what we do here. If you are coming back, thank you so much for your continuous support. I truly, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you. And I appreciate you again for loving on you. I post videos every Monday and Thursday at 8:08 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please put that notification bell on. Okay, come check your girl out. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you subscribe. Please go and follow me on all social media platforms. So Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. On TikTok and Instagram, I am She's Grace Authentic. And then on Facebook, I am Caitlin Marie in Grace Authentic in parentheses. I have all of the deets, all the details, the deets are in the description box below. Okay. Oh, listen, today we are talking about Soul Tribe, right? And how blood is not always family. Today we're going to be talking about the title Soul Tribe, Soul Family versus Blood. All right. But before we get into the message, if you haven't been here before, then you're going to be enlightened to know that I start each session with a prayer and bringing in God, bringing in spirit. Okay. And if you have been here before, then you already know what the deal is. So, yes, let's go ahead and do that. All right. Oh, God, I bring you into this place. Spirit, I bring you into this place, into this space. I ask this to be a sanctuary. Ancestors, I bring you into this place. Spirit guides, I bring you into this place. Spirit, I ask that you set me aside. I am one with all entities. I am one with the universe, Mother Earth, this world, my ancestors. I am one with God, the divine. I am one with all that who protects me. I ask that your voice, your words be utilized through the sound and the tone of my voice. That you speak directly to the viewers. Put me aside. Allow you to come through to touch the depths of their souls. All negative energies be returned back to sender. And any negative energy that tries to come into this place will also be alchemized and turned into a high frequency vibrational magic, right? Listen, these videos, these sessions that I do with you guys come from the genuine depths of my soul and my heart. And, the prayer really helps me to put everything aside and speak from the depths of my soul of what God's Spirit wants you to know. And so it's such a release to be able to just sit there and welcome in the energy. Now, if you have never been with me before, then you're going to find out that I always start every session with an oracle message or a tarot card, a tarot message, either or. Today, we have the circles of healing, okay? The circles of healing. And I love this deck, this beautiful deck. It's so amazing. It's circles, as you can see. So beautiful. Now, look at these beautiful cards. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to ask Spirit to give me a message for me and for the viewers. It will resonate with you as the viewer and me as the reader. These are just loving messages. And you see how that one flipped out? That's the message. Oh, it's two. Exciting. Okay. So I always read the one at the bottom of the deck. So we have savoring life with gratitude gives rise to crescendo of loving consciousness, shifting paradigms and opening new creative pathways. Savoring life with gratitude gives rise to a crescendo, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know what that means, but I'm going to figure it out, of loving consciousness, shifting paradigms and opening new creative pathways. These cards are so beautiful. They are so just beautiful, magnetic, beautiful. So we first have, and it's interesting that this one was hiding behind the other one. Let's see. We first have cleansed and energized. The sacral chakra births radical loving change to transform potential into paradise and dreams into destiny. Ooh. Cleansed and energized. Yes. Oh, I didn't show you guys that one. That one is orange. So beautiful. The colors are just absolutely beautiful and magnetic. Yes, yes, yes. And here we have my favorite color. I surrender wholly and completely into profound renewal and multi-dimensional healing, trusting in the magnificent grace that guides my soul. Love that. Love that. Whew. Today we're talking about, all right, soul tribe, soul family versus blood. Woo! Oh, this is a topic, okay? Listen, you know, we have been taught growing up, right, that blood, 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 blood. Honor thy mother and thy father. You know, you need to make sure that you respect your. I mean, I'm thinking of respect your elders, but in the sense of family, we have been taught if you have a cousin, if you have, people who you are directly related to by blood that you're supposed to protect, you're supposed to be there for them, and you're supposed to, like I look at it as that because they are your blood, right? We have been taught that we are absolutely supposed to be there with them no matter what they do to us, no matter how they treat us, no matter what they say, how they act, whether they're healed, not healed. We're just supposed to be there because they have a title, because they are blood. We're just supposed to remain connected to people just because of blood. We are programmed to believe a lot of things that are not really truly good for our healing, our highest good, and our nervous system. We aren't taught that the love that we're looking for in a parent or the family aspect is truly the love that we should be looking for inside of ourselves and giving to ourselves. Growing up, I was searching for love and validation a lot of times in other people. I mean, damn near my entire life, right? Looking for love because I didn't receive it from my parents or my family. The emotional investment was not there. And so I found myself, you know, um, searching for it. But what it ultimately taught me is that blood is not always family, and that family is not always blood. The ones that are good for your soul and your healing and your nervous system and you becoming the highest version of yourself, the ones that can read your soul, can know what you're going through without you even having to say too much. They can feel you. Yeah, that's family. Does it mean that you don't communicate the way that you feel? No, of course you do. But you communicate with those that you feel safe with. You communicate with the souls that can hold the depth of your soul. When I hear honor thy mother and thy father, I agree. I agree that we should love everyone and accept everyone as though they are. But first and foremost, you have to love yourself. And in honoring thy mother and thy father, and we can just use this as your family, your blood, that doesn't mean that you have to stay directly connected to them or you have to continue to emotionally invest in them when you know that they may not ever be able to give you the same thing in return. Sometimes distance is the safe space, the safe place for you to ultimately grow to become what you need to become. If you were the person that was called to break the generational curses, sometimes you have to detach from the curse. Does that mean that you have to be ugly, nasty, rude? No, because ultimately, if you are being that way, then you're not healing. And maybe you need to say some things and get some things off your chest, but then you got to heal. No, instead you remove your energy, because if you being ugly and nasty and going off on people, it becomes the destruction and the demise of yourself. And quite frankly, it just ain't worth my energy. The only things that are worth my energy are the ones who bring me to a place of calmness, to a place of groundedness, grounding, right? A place inside myself where my nervous system is at ease. where I'm not having to feel like I have to protect me, where I'm not feeling like I have to be guarded, where I'm not feeling like I have to be on defense all the fucking time. Family nurtures, right? Family is calm, patient, loving. And when you're going through things, family will show up through love. Family will take accountability and not just do physical surface level things to try to fix an internal problem, right? There has to be some growth. If there isn't growth in people, whether they be blood or not, whoever, then yeah, at that point, I have to remove myself to protect me at all costs. I have to protect me because of the souls that I have on my hands, the family, the soul tribe that I'm supposed to connect with. In order to answer that call, right? That call from spirit, from God, I got to make sure. You see, if you stay connected to people because they're your brother, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle, your mother, because they have titles, because you have blood that's intertwined or connected through blood, right? If you stay connected to people that don't raise your frequency, don't raise your vibration, don't raise your let me see how I can break this down. If you stay around people that lower your self-esteem or don't take accountability or make you the villain, make you the issue, make you the problem, right? And ultimately put you or trigger you to go into a place of where now you feel like you're going backwards, that's an issue. That's not what God wants for you. That is not what God wants for your life. We get things very misconstrued because of the way that we have been taught. It hurts to know that maybe you have to detach emotionally from blood. And it might even feel lonely. But then at some point during the healing, when you're feeling it and you're processing it, then you understand the strength that you get from knowing you saved you, God saved you, Spirit saved you, your ancestors saved you, and y'all did it together. The love that was inside of yourself saved you. You didn't need nobody. You didn't need no one else. You didn't need nobody but you, God, Spirit, and your spiritual team that guides you. You're not alone. You're not alone. Family is the ones that can hold you up, bring you up. Family is the ones that give you love, unconditional love. I don't mean through physical things, although it can be, but that's the surface level. I mean the ones that can really hold the depths of your soul. The ones who know something is wrong without you having to say anything. The ones that come in and say, baby, are you okay? Maybe you're angry. Maybe you're chaotic. Maybe you're hurting. And they feel it. And they've healed enough and done the internal work to be able to come in and say, baby, what's wrong? What's wrong? That's family. The ones who are willing to do the work that it takes to grow from the inside out. The ones who take the actions to show you that they are willing to change or help you. It isn't our duty to carry the burdens and the weight of our blood that we have been taught as family. It's not our duty. It's not my job. It's not my job to carry other people that haven't healed. It's not my fucking job. It's not my position. It's theirs. Family is the ones who value you at the soul level. They understand the depth of you. That you are extremely valuable. That what is inside of you, who you are, is enough. It's way more than enough. It's extraordinary. And if they are family, they'll cherish you in such a way as you're a precious gem. When they see you hurting, angry, mad, they don't put more on top of you. They take it off, piece by piece. They look to understand you. They want to understand you. That's family. They care about your well-being, your heart, your soul. But I want to say this. I don't condemn anybody. I don't judge anybody. Ultimately understand that, healing is not easy. It's worth it, but it's not easy. And, I'm not here to ridicule anyone. I am here to love on me. I am here to love on those who know what love is and can love me, right? I am here to become the highest version of me. And I am no longer feeding my ego. When it comes down to blood, a lot of times we want to be right. We want to say things to make our ego feel good. Doesn't make our soul feel better. It makes our ego feel better. And I am just no longer in that space. And I think that we need to choose to understand the situation at hand, right? See people for who they are. When God reveals, right, and you're shown, sit in the pain. Sit in that motherfucker. Do you hear me? Sit in that pain. It's going to hurt. when you have, I don't care who it is, but especially blood, when you come to this realization of who people are, right? You got to sit in it. I had a situation recently that happened, and I mean, my chest felt like it was broken open. I mean, like you cracked that motherfucker. Yeah, that's how I felt. But it'll get better. It'll get better. And, you cannot feed into the ego of wanting to be right, wanting to hurt somebody else, because hurt people hurt people. And you really ultimately have to say, okay, why am I being triggered? What in me isn't healed that I can't hold myself together out of self-love and self-respect enough of that, right? To not entertain something that is ultimately going to, lower my vibration, hurt me. Because you have to understand, when you hurt somebody else, you're hurting yourself, right? And so it's like looking at it from a higher perspective. It's funny, there's a card in the tarot deck that's called the Hangman, right? And the Hangman is upside down, hanging upside down, right? And looking at the situation from a different perception, a different perspective, a different angle, a different lens, right? And being able to say, okay, listen, I accept what's going on here. I'm going to hurt. I'm going to cry. I'm going to go through the feels. I'm going to feel the feels, right? I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to internalize this. I'm going to sit with the brokenness. I'm going to sit with the pain. I'm going to heal. And then I'm going to release the burdens that are no longer mine. I'm not going to continue to try to fix something that I can't ultimately fix anyways. It's not in my control to fix. People have to do their own work, whether they are blood or not. Soul tribe, family is soul tribe. Family is the ones who are doing the work on their own internal issues and their soul. At some point, we have to say, I choose me. I choose me. Because in choosing me, right? I choose my children in choosing me. I choose their sovereignty in choosing me. In choosing me, I choose the soul family that's going to come. In choosing me, I choose to break the curse. I choose to release, to detach from what I am no longer and don't ever want to be again or want to go back to. And I won't. My nose is itching. Means the message is good. I won't go back to anybody. It's not just blood. I won't go back to anybody that will bring me to a place of self-demise, that wants to trigger me or have me defensive or doesn't know how to communicate or doesn't know how to love. I won't do it. I don't deserve it. I don't care who you are. I won't disrespect them. I'm going to remove me. Distance is enough. My energy is so extraordinary. The power that my energy, my presence, my love, my spirit, my soul, my intelligence, my knowledge, who I am, what I carry as a being is a privilege to have access to. A privilege. And for those who don't understand that, are not family. And that's not my problem. It's not my problem. If someone hasn't healed, it's not my problem. If someone doesn't understand, it's not my problem to fix them. It's not my problem to carry the weight. It's not my problem. People have to do their own work, right? And the ones who do understand my value, the ones who do understand who I am, will step up and show it. The ones who understand love, right, will understand me. I won't have to be begging to be understood. I won't have to do so much to get you to understand who I am, to love me correctly, because you're just going to be healed and love me. Or we're going to continue to heal through each other and love each other and understand how to communicate. I'm going to feel when you're upset. You're going to feel when I'm upset. We're going to, baby, what's wrong? Baby, what's wrong? You don't owe nobody nothing. I don't give a fuck about a title. Get that program shit out your mind, baby. They messed us up. This is the real. This is the raw. This is the truth. This right here, yeah. This is the real. This is the raw. This is the truth. If your blood holds the depths of your soul, understands you on a deeper level, reciprocates and gives you love in that beautiful energy, then by all means, that's your family. But if they do not hold yourself back or hostage for any reason, stability, anything, I don't care what it is, because God is ultimately your stability. You're going to figure it out. God is going to give it to you. When you make the right moves, God is going to do it. When you take the step, when you take one step, he's going to give you 10. 1 to a million. Understand the power. God, Spirit is your friend, your mother, your father, your sister, your cousin, your everything. Your everything. Your everything. Your spouse, everything. Listen to me. I tell my son, he's 13 years old. I tell my son all the time. As a matter of fact, he's right here. Jemai, if I'm lying, you can let him know, okay? I tell him all the time. You follow the path that God in spirit has called you to follow. You follow your own path before you listen to me. Now, if what I'm saying makes sense in your soul, then you go with it. But if at any point you're weighing things out and you think you might have a better answer and God has given you a better answer, then you go with your answer that God has given you. That's love. I don't want to control none of my kids. And I don't expect nothing from them but love. When they grow up and they're thriving, I don't expect them to do nothing for me financially. Would I love to have some gifts or whatever? Yeah, that's nice. But what I want is respect and love. And to know that you have become the highest version of yourself. That's how you love me, by becoming the highest version of yourself, because the highest version of you is going to love the highest version of me. And you're going to be able to pour back into me everything I've poured into you. Let me tell you something. The other night, I went through something, and my amazing child, sitting right here, poured back into me. When my chest was cracked open and my heart fell in pieces, my child, my son, God's child, God's son, let's get that understood. The child that God placed inside of me to have in birth poured into the depths of my soul. Helped me come back together again. Right? Because of everything that I have poured and instilled in him from what God has given to me. That's family. I have beautiful friends, beautiful, amazing people that we laugh together. We cry together. We go through the motions together. That's family. The woman who owns this studio, we have such a connection and she's so loving. That's family. Family is who God has placed for you to become better. Placed inside of your life, inside of your heart, your soul. The ones who truly help you to heal, help you to grow, help you to love better, help you to love yourself better. The ones who give to you too, emotionally. Not just financially, not just physically, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally. They give to you too. I've had to fight. I've had to fight and fight and fight and fight to finally get to this place to understand that I had to be my own family first. Me. I am my family. God is my family. My ancestors are my family. First. And then I'm able to decide and decipher and be able to realize, okay, this one's good for me. I feel peace with this person. I want you to pay attention to how you feel around people. I want you to pay attention to how they make you feel. Do they give you anxiety? Is your nervous system off? Your nervous system is that feeling inside of yourself. How are you feeling? Do you feel like, I'm at peace with this person. I'm at peace with this being. This being makes me feel light, makes me feel free, makes me feel like a little girl again. Or do I feel anxious? Do I feel scared? Do I feel fearful? Do I feel defensive? Do I feel on guard? Do I have to protect myself? Because the right people, your family, you will feel at peace with. on a soul level, you will know that they were created just for you, to love you, nurture you, so you can genuinely do the same thing in return. Be careful of your attachments to what society has deemed family to be. Don't allow the lies and the illusions to supersede your intuition, your heart, your soul, your mind, what God has instilled into you. The truth shall set you free. Family is who understands your soul's truth and can carry it in a way because they understand that you carry theirs too. Don't mistake what I'm saying and think that you're supposed to hold other people's burdens. No. You carry the love for one another's soul. And that weight, my phone just pinged, confirmation. That weight magnifies, intensifies who you are. That's not pressure. That's release. It's not easy to detach. No, I'm not saying that it is. I'm not making it sound like it is. But you're strong enough. And you have to detach to become who you need to be so you can touch as many souls as you need to touch. So you can go out into this world and change it. The dynamic of this world, break the generational curse. Break it. Break all of them. Fuck that shit up. I have a meme that I posted. My ancestors. Fuck all that shit up. Yeah. In the best way. In the most beautiful way. It's okay. It's okay. You got this. It's okay. Family touches the depths of your soul. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate you. Oh, and I want to say this before I go. If you have anger or frustration or pain, please put it into a project. Put it into something creative. Heal through your creative skills, okay? Please go follow me on all social media platforms, all right? TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. If you want to book a session with me, a one-on-one session on the phone, or if you need a reading, if you are trying to get into alignment, if you need help with detaching, right, from anybody that you deem family, even if it isn't blood, right? Go to www.sacredalignment.life. I have the link in the description box below. I do one-on-one sessions on the phone. I do readings. I do both. I can help you in any area of your life, okay? Also, please, please, please drop a comment, hit that notification bell, subscribe if you already haven't. Like this video. Please like this video. And if you are going through anything, let me know. Put it in the comments or let me know how you felt about this video. Give back to me a little bit. I love I love what y'all tell me when you say what you say and how you let me know how it made you feel. That touches the depths of my soul. But also, if you are going through anything and you're dealing with anything, you can DM me or you can comment and I will do a video on it. I am here to help you, baby. Okay? So please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things, okay? And again, I love you so much. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for spending this time with yourself. God bless you. Mwah.